We have today Joann, who is 60 years old. She's been a patient of mine for 15 years and has been on testosterone replacement for 8 years. And what was the reason that you began on testosterone replacement?
Well, I had a bone density test that revealed advanced osteoporosis. And I couldn't tolerate the medications that was for it.
You mean the pills?
Right. So you suggested I take that for my bones. And that's why I said, okay, I'll try it.
And that was 8 years ago.
Right.
A little over 8 years ago, actually.
Yes.
So that was the only reason. And once you started the testosterone, did you see any, obviously you're not going to see or feel any effects on osteoporosis, but did you feel any effects from it?
Yes, I felt stronger and less tired and more energy. I felt overall better than what I felt before.
How long did it take for you to feel that way?
After the first shot.
And how long did that last?
Till I got the next shot.
And you still have it today, 8 years later?
Yes.
Okay. So you had more energy, more strength, and did it have any sexual effects?
Yes, that increased also. I had an overall better feeling all the way.
About everything?
At everything.
And that has persisted for the 8 years?
Yes.
There hasn't been any fall off. You haven't lost any of what you gained?
No. As a matter of fact, I take less dosage now, and I still feel the same.
You told me something last time I saw you, think about comparing yourself to your friends.
Yes. I have friends my age. We went to school together. I've known them all my life, and I'm more energetic than they are, stronger. I look younger, and I can do more than they do without getting tired. And they say to me, where do you get your energy from, and where do you get your energy? I don't know how you do this, and I don't know how you do that.
Do you tell them?
I tell them.
And they say?
No comments. Because they don't know.
With these 8 years of being on testosterone replacement, what about the side effects? Undesirable side effects. Have you had any?
No. None at all, except I grow a little hair, and I treat it like the same way I treat my eyebrows. I pluck them.
And that's it?
And that's it.
You've never had to have any electrolysis or waxing or anything else. So basically you do your eyebrows and the rest of you, and that's it.
That's it.
Okay. Now, there's actually a couple of more things to talk about in regard to your osteoporosis. Some very interesting things. After you were on testosterone replacement for a year, in 2000, you actually suffered a fractured hip.
Yes.
You fell and you broke your hip.
Right.
And tell us the story about that.
Well, I fell, broke my hip, and I didn't go to the doctor to see about it for about a week. Then after a week, when it wasn't getting any better, I went to the orthopedic doctor, and he sent me for an MRI. And it showed I had a fractured left hip, and it also showed that in 8 days I was starting to heal. So the doctor had mentioned to me that there was a very slight chance I could heal my own hip if I keep off it for 12 weeks. So I did, and my hip healed. I went back, he took an x-ray, and it was healed. And he said to me that he was amazed, he's never seen it before.
I've never heard of it before.
Okay.
I've forgotten about it, but that's really amazing. Then we fast forward 8 years to this year, and you had a major fall this year.
Yes.
You tore muscles, you tore ligaments, you were black and blue your entire left arm, the whole left side, right arm, the whole right side of your body. And what happened when you first went to see the orthopedist with this after the fall?
Well, he looked at my arm and said that he thought I had a fracture. Then he took x-rays, and I didn't. I tore everything in my arm, but the bone was okay. There was no fracture. And he was amazed that I didn't fracture my arm. And so did I, because it felt broken, but it wasn't. Nothing.
So now you have strong bones.
Well, it looks like that to me.
We're going to have to get a repeat bone density on you.
Yes.
Okay, well that's a very interesting story. It's good for people, I think, to see someone who hasn't been on it for like 6 months or a year and a half, but actually 8 full years. And whatever it has done, it continues to do, and there's been no problems.
Right.
Except you're a Supergirl. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.